Hello. Divine is using a iPad. I don't want a copyright. Let me mute it for now. Are you hearing any sound now? Is there any sound now? We can't hear you. So is it from me? It's not audible. It's not audible. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
How are you? You are fine, right?
The lions are here to support us. They are here to support you.
Yeah.
Hi, Bagabi. This is Benga from Microsoft Support. I am trying to request you to send a disk from the snapshots you created from the virtual machine you are able to RDP2 and share it with me using the export button and
They are here
generate
to
a
support you.
URL link. Look
Hello,
forward to
ladies. Are
doing
you guys?
that.
You hear me?
I will send an email to that effect as well. Oh my goodness.
Hello, Statosin.
Hello, Grace. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, ma?
We're fine. We're good.
Thank God. How are the boys?
They're good. They are here. They are playing
Uh,
as usual.
hello, lions.
Come and say hello to Auntie. Come. Everybody,
Mhm.
come and say hello. Moniko Fikini Yesile. Come and say hello to Auntie now. Come. Come and say hello to Auntie. Come.
Hello everyone, can you all hear me now?
Say hello.
Hello Heritage, hello Lion, hello Papi.
Come and say hello.
I am sorry everybody, I later figured out what happened. I had my earpiece on, the wireless earphone, so I had the thing connected to my laptop. So I was talking, not not knowing that it's sounding from my earphone. So I do apologize about that.
Oh, that's okay.
Hello, everybody. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are y'all doing? Thank you for coming on board. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Sister Okwe. Hello, Lele. Hi, Christiana. Thank you all for coming on board. I appreciate you so much. So, yes, I am back and better. And yes, we're going to be talking about supporting one another. Why should we support? Should we be there for one another? And please also we will be connecting to one another. Okay, so remember, we're talking about supporting one another. So supporting one another is not only by, by talk, it's not only by communicating, but also by action. Okay, also by action. How are y'all doing? It's good to have everybody on. Let me add
Hey,
you.
everyone.
You look tired.
I'm tired.
Did you not sleep?
Yeah,
Hello, Lion. You didn't sleep?
not so well.
Not so well. Okay. All right. So today, again, thank you for coming on board. I really do appreciate you. And for those in the chat, thank you guys. Let us keep the chat going. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. And also, if you have a community of yours, please go ahead
Hi.
and share me out. I would really appreciate that. And let us all talk. Okay, we are all here to learn from one another. All right. Grace, you're welcome. Hello, Heritage. I can't hear you. Can you unmute yourself? I want to hear that British accent. Hello.
What are you?
How are you?
He's so full of energy.
Don't mind them.
I know.
How are you
Hello,
doing,
Auntie.
Heritage?
Say hello,
Can
Auntie.
Hello,
you give me that
lions.
British accent?
Yeah.
Heritage.
Come.
Hello.
Heritage. How, heritage. How, in British, how do you say I want to go to the store?
How do you say I want to go to the store?
Say it.
Guys, stop making noise.
Say it. You shy?
Oh my goodness. See
Are
that
you
open
shy?
teeth. See that open teeth.
Yeah, he has a.
Why are you shy?
Why are you shy?
That's so beautiful.
Why are you shy? I want to go to the store. Is that how you say it?
No, we're going to.
Is that how you say it? No?
Hey, we're going to the shop. Hey.
It's good to see you, Heritage.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
It's good to see you. No school today?
Ah, they are not resuming until next week Monday.
Until next week,
Oh,
Monday.
wow.
Now you have 1 more week.
Ah,
1 more week to go.
counting down days. 4 more days.
1 more week.
4 more days.
Oh my goodness. 1 more week.
We thank God.
Oh Lord.
How are yours too?
Your voice is not loud enough, or is it just me?
I don't know. Are you? It's loud now, isn't it? Hey, stop making noise.
All right, guys. Okay, so today, like I said, we'll be talking about supporting one another. So I do have my points here, so let me go ahead and grab it here real quick. Why should we support one another, and what are the ways of supporting one another, and what are the advantages and the disadvantages of supporting each other? Do Christians support, and why do people love to support why do people love to oh my god, I can't even get my words out. Why do people love to support celebrity and not people in their locality? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So hi Lele, let me go ahead and put the link here real quick for anyone that wants to join. If you want to come on board, you are welcome to come on live. So the link is up there, you can join.
You want this? Yeah. Okay.
All right, so the link is on there, and you can join.
It's for
Join,
you.
join if you want to. All right, and please let's also make sure that as we are here to discuss, let's also support one another. So if you please go ahead and support one another, and just subscribe to their channel and support them. It doesn't cost anything, and it's free. Okay, so let's start from our first point. Why should we support ourselves? And please go ahead and write that in the chat. I can read your chat. Why should we support one another? And this question is for everybody out there, those on the live stream and those in the chat. Why should we support one another? Like, why is it good to support? You don't, you don't need to raise up your hand. Just talk.
No, I'm just raising up my hand for raising up my hand. Anyway, it's an interesting topic for me. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, of recent, I had to go on my Instagram. People that
I
are
can hear you
following
very well.
You can't hear me, Ke.
Oh, sorry, it's me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, do you know? Very interesting topic that we're talking about now. And interestingly, on my Instagram, I noticed that I was following. Did it come off? Sure. All right. So, on my Instagram, that was how I realized that. Is she okay? What's going on? No, I'm not sure. Maybe our network. Maybe it's our network. I can't hear you, Grace.
Maybe it's a network.
Yeah, I thought so too.
We
Anyway,
have to
let me keep talking. So just to keep up, sorry, I guess it's our network. She will get back in. Hezekiah, I'm busy down here. All right. So you get into bed and I'm coming. So very interesting. Well, interestingly, I had to go on my Instagram. I realized that people that I'm following, they are 4,000 plus or more. People that are following me, they are less than 2,000. What is going on this Instagram of a thing? That was how I went there. I was like, I'm following some people that it's just not necessary. And come and see there are some rubbish of recent. That was how I started unfollowing people. And that was how it started reducing, And I think what got me to that was that I realized that I'm supposed to be following some people that need the support. There are some people, they don't need the support, they don't need the support anymore. Don't get me wrong, not that they don't need the support. How do I put it? But I just feel that there are some people that I'm supposed to follow that will add to me. I'm supposed to just following people that are not adding to me. That was how I started on following people, even on Facebook now. There are some things, there are some people that I've started on following because I suddenly realized that they are not adding to me, maybe they are for something else, but I needed to. Oh, you're welcome back.
I've been here. I was listening to you. I put it in the chat, but I think you already said.
Oh, all right. Oh,
yeah, go ahead.
I didn't see the chat. Okay. All right. Okay. So that was how I started on following, I started on following some people, especially on Instagram. It was just too much. And come and see, there are some rubbish people that I've been following that I didn't know. Maybe I don't know how I came about following them, So what I said up to that point is, even on my YouTube now, I realized that you will follow some people, they don't even know you, they don't, there are some people, they've made it, they are okay on YouTube, So I need to focus on people who are just coming up with me, who are just coming into YouTube, and to start to encourage, My heart began to open to people, especially friends that are on, Instagram, that are Christians, they have good stuff on their channel. I started following them. I started subscribing to them in a bid to support. Because it's just good to support one another, especially women. Especially women, we need to support, because if you are not a Christian and you are on this broadcast, to be honest with you, I'm a Christian and I think we're all Christians, but if you are not a Christian, that doesn't alienate you from this conversation. But I just feel like it's important, personally. I feel that people God is bringing around me, or friends that God is bringing around me, they are more than me in terms of career, in terms of finances, in terms of whatever. They have everything all together, But one thing God has been teaching me is that you need to learn to be secure. Be secure enough to be able to accommodate people who are even younger than you and they have made it ahead of you, So, and it takes a level of maturity to attain that security. You need to be secure in yourself. Because if you don't support, you can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have.
Exactly.
If you don't love yourself, you won't be able to love your sister. You won't be able to love your friend. If you don't have that joy for yourself or that happiness for yourself, you won't be able to give it out, And it took me a while to be able to learn all of this, So that's why I said, me, to support women, no, I am number one. I am number one, no, to be supporting ourselves, because we are to support and esteem. If a Christian, I want you to check out a scripture out. And I think that is in the book of Hebrews maybe Philippians chapter 2, verse 2 or 3. It says that we should esteem one another above, we should esteem others above us. Esteem means you rate people, you honor them, how do I put it? You honor them, you love them, you appreciate them, you don't take them for granted. You love them as it is. You just love them the way God loves them and the way you love yourself. Go. Wow. No, don't we? So what I'm saying in essence is it's good to support ourselves. I will still talk more. Maybe Grace wants to say something. Hello, Divine. What is Divine eating? You didn't even share it.
Dominion.
I've been sharing you.
Dominion. It's Dominion,
Oh, Dominion, sorry. Oh, sorry. Uncle Domi. Uncle Dominic, what are you eating? You didn't even share with us. It's not.
Abio.
It's unfair. Mommy's and
Mommy's handbag.
mommy.
Mommy, I'm gonna tell you something.
Uh-huh.
Eddie was pouring water.
Mommy's handbag indeed.
Pouring water on the floor. Move on, Wape.
Gemma, no, please don't whoop him more. Please don't whoop him more.
He said he didn't mean it. You can imagine. Ko mean it, then do mean it.
He didn't mean it, none.
He said he didn't mean it.
That's how my son is. He must just pour water on the floor. I mean, she could sick on me. As in, is there anything with you and this thing? He must pour water on the floor in a day. I can't count how many times. This morning, he has poured water on the floor. I'm like, why must you pour water on the floor? I just don't understand.
No, this
Sorry,
one.
mommy. Sorry, mommy.
No, it just must pour. It just must pour water on somebody. Something. From his bottle, from his cup. That thing just must. I'm like,
I think it's common to every one of them. It's common to every one of them.
hello, divine.
Oh, God.
Uh-uh. Put
Huh?
it there.
Oh, my
Is it
God.
hot?
So, Segway, what do you have to say about supporting one another? We can hear
Give me
you.
a minute, please.
Oh,
Give me a minute.
okay. So yes, I like how you said that. It starts from us. It starts from us. If you want people to support you, if you want people to be there for you, the question is, are you doing the same?
Mm-hmm.
You can't have what you are not giving.
Mm-mm.
Are you also doing the same?
Mm-hmm.
Are you there for one another? Are you supporting one another? I remember when I first came on this, or when I first started YouTube, and of course I didn't know what it entails like that. You know how you don't know what is ahead of you until you get there. So I didn't know what YouTube entails. So when I started, and I realized that, oh, YouTube is bigger than what I actually picture. It is more than that. And when I started joining communities and stuff like that, and I needed to support, and I realized that people support you because of what they can get back, not because they want to do it willingly from their heart. And that does not work. Like, so for me, if I want to support you, it's not because of what I can get back from you, but it is because I want to be there for you. I just want to support you. And I like being there for people, because I believe that when you're there for people, even that particular person that you are there for may not be the one to repay it back to you, but it will be another person that will repay it back to you, even much more than what you have done.
Exactly.
And supporting one another is even beyond supporting each other on this YouTube platform. Anywhere, working place, at home, wherever, we should have this mindset. We should have this spirit, have this art of being there for one another, of just supporting one another. There's this thing: a tree does not make a bush. A tree does not make a bush. And it's just like, let me use farmers for example. If you plant a seed and you want the seed to grow, you're not expecting one seed to grow. You are expecting a whole lot of seed. It takes a multitude to build anything. And just like I put in my description, it takes more than a brick for you to build a house. You can't build a house with just one brick, or one wood, or one paint, or whatever. You need a whole lot of stuff. Meaning, we need each other to grow. We need each other in life, no matter what or who you are. We need each other. And in order for us to be there 100%, it needs to start from us. How do you support people? Support people willingly. Don't support people because of what you can get back. That is not supporting. There's a word for that. It just keep my mind. It's more like a give and take. It's not a give and take thing. Supporting is not a give and take. It's give. Give your best. Give your all. And just leave it there.
Let-
give your best and just leave
let
it.
me interrupt you. So
Mhm.
there's a sister.
Mhm.
A
I
request.
can't hear you. I mean, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right. So there is a lady on Facebook who is now a friend on Instagram as well. She's a Deeper Life member, and because I have friends in Deeper Life, I just love, when I gave my life to Christ, my father in the Lord, or the person that led me to the Lord, that man listens to Pastor Kumuyi. In fact, one of the messages I can never forget all my life that Pastor Kumuyi ministered, that's about over 20 years ago. I've listened to that message since 1997. And that message, so just so you know that I have been within Deeper Life, it's just that I'm not a member of the church. But I love, I love, I love Deeper Life because I have friends there. So this lady, she's a Deeper Lifer. And sorry, I put my chicken inside the oven.
I hope it's not burnt.
No, it's not burnt. That's the alarm talking.
Oh, okay. It's okay to go check on it.
No, it's okay. It's just beside me. I'm in the kitchen. I'm in my corner in the kitchen.
Thank you for.
I have a corner in my kitchen. That corner. If I don't stand up from that corner, tea cup will be maroon later.
Just like myself too. I have the corner too.
So I love this lady. She used to be a young a youth. Then she got married, so everyone knew on Facebook that she got married. She fell pregnant as well, baby. So of recent, she put something on Instagram, like a TikTok kind of thing that says what do you do for a living or something, or what do you do or something like that. So and it goes, I'm a YouTuber or something like that. So I was like, oh wow, she's a YouTuber too. I didn't even realize, our YouTube name is Joyful Zone, or the Joyful Zone or something like that. Maybe you will know the person. Anyway, so that was how I just went to her YouTube channel and I just went and subscribed. I saw what she was doing. I saw that, she's just a very good person, and she schooled in Ghana and stuff like that, So that was how I went and subscribed, checked on her YouTube, and then I went back on Instagram. I was like, I'm just looking at your YouTube channel and I'll subscribe. She was like, oh, wow, thank you. Like, that. And she's far gone, no. Like she's like almost like 1,000 subscribers or so.
Wow.
And she was like, oh, thank you. So I was like, me too, I'm a YouTuber. And she goes, oh yeah, give me your name. Yeah, no. So we're just laughing at one another. And you know what came out of that? Let me tell you what came out of that. So she sent me a personal message, a DM on Instagram. And she goes, please, can I go further? I wanted to ask for a favor. If I'm living in a particular part of United Kingdom, that, that do I know anybody there, And that was how we started communicating. And that was how I gave her my phone number. And she gave me my phone number. And that was how we started talking on WhatsApp. And that was how I didn't even know that I could be of help to her. So, and that was how I found out that the way that I supported her. So much more. Yes, you can play. Whatever that you want to write, start writing. Because when I need to turn off the light, don't tell me that you want to start writing, Mommy? Because that is when they will get pen and paper and they will say they want to start writing. Oh my God. Can you get your pen and paper and start writing whatever that you want to write now? Yes, bro. Sis? Yes, bro.
Sis, I already done it, sis.
Okay, then turn off the lights and get into bed. Okay, play in your room or play on your bed.
Yay, sis.
You can imagine, they call me sis.
That is good though, sis.
Me too, I
It's
call them.
normal. I love the relationship you all have. That's good. It's not
They are
it.
the one that it is him and his brother that started it. Oh. They'll call me sis.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
so what I'm saying is the support that I gave to her, it was not even only on YouTube alone or whatever it is, but that it was much more than that. Now we have
A friendship.
a friendship relationship. Now from there, all right, so so Grace, maybe you don't know. So when you started your YouTube channel, it was Esther that put it on her WhatsApp status. So I was like, I know this person. Let me quickly go and support her. She was like, support my sister, support her. She had just joined YouTube. I was like, I know this lady. But for some reason, I am not Grace's friend on Facebook, neither is it on Instagram. But I've seen somebody posted her. I don't know who, maybe it's Stockwell Labi, or somebody had posted her video. I don't know. For some reason, somebody posted her. Maybe it was you, or I don't know who posted her on their Facebook page one day that she went out with her husband or something like that. Maybe it was her birthday, or maybe they just had an outing. So that was where I fell in love with her. I was like, oh wow, and I love her family. Oh wow, you know that kind of thing when you just scroll by on Facebook, like, oh wow. So when you now posted that, and I was like, wow, Grace, let me go and support her, And I was like, I've been following you. Apparently, I haven't been following her, but for some reason, I kind of know her, maybe from somebody else's page, So what I'm saying is, now we have a relationship. Now, we have a friendship relationship. That is where it's supposed to be, where we help one another, support one another. Kí ló wà ńbẹ̀? Nígbà tí ṣe pé wọ́n ní kó mórí wá, kó mọ́rùn wá. They shall not say you should bring leg and bring arm.
Just be there for one another. That's all.
Be there, support. Do you know anybody in somebody? I'm here. I know somebody. Can you help? I can help. I'm sorry, I can't help, but I can refer you to somebody who can help. What is there? In this life, we're supposed to be support. Okay, so let me tell you another story. So there's one brother that I've watched in a Christian movie. He sent me a message through Facebook. So the brother was like, support and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I was like, okay, that's fine. I went and subscribed. I saw what he was doing. And because I've seen him acted in one drama, in one movie on YouTube via another person's platform. So I love the brother, the way the brother acted. So I was like, wait, brother, where I see you. So it was now later that I was like, please support me too. Me too. I'm, helping single mothers. I'm standing up for single mothers and single parents and stuff like that. Please, help your sister support. Do you know that this brother went and support? He has 2 YouTube channels for his own and for his ministry. He's subscribed 2 highs to mine.
Wow.
And I was like, wow. And that was how we became friends again. I gave him my personal number. He has his family. He's married with a daughter. And come and see one day. You know the situation in Nigeria now. This brother is looking for work and couldn't get. And they took this their baby. Their baby, they only just gave back to the baby in July. August. They gave back to that baby in July, and the baby wasn't feeling well. They had to take the baby to the hospital. The brother was like, please, if there's anything you can use to help us and stuff like that. And that was how one money came into my hand. And that was how I just basting on straight. And that is how we support. And the brother was like, I'm so sorry for disturbing you. I said, in this life, it is somebody that is dead that will not disturb somebody else. I said, me, as I'm hanging off from you like this, me too, I want to go and disturb somebody. Till this life we end, we'll be disturbing ourselves. I said, that was how I told the brother. I said, don't keep apologizing to me and telling me that I'm sorry for disturbing you. Which disturbance? It is somebody who has died. They are put inside the ground that will not disturb anybody in their life anymore. But as long as we are alive, we'll be disturbing one another. And I told the brother, I said, sorry, me too, I'm calling somebody to go and disturb them.
I just like your realness.
So I want to go and disturb somebody. So the brother was laughing. You're laughing at me. That's how we're going to be disturbing one another.
And
Till
it's true.
we end, we will disturb one another.
That is just it. That is
That's
just
it.
it. Yeah,
You know,
you are absolutely right. when you when it, you know what is funny was is when he said that as soon as I drop this call, I am going to am going to discuss somebody else. I have to discuss somebody else. That is funny.
I'm a single mom. There are some times that you will be rich. You will,
Mhm.
I said, me too. You think that I have, maybe you think I have one money in one corner of my house. There's one tree of money behind my house and I'll just go and pluck. No. There are some times too. I will have to go and disturb somebody to say, please,
Yes,
please, because
exactly.
help your sister. Or that kind of thing. No, we are going to be disturbing one another. I'm a Sophie Denny, I don't even know where I got that from.
I mean, you're just being real, and I mean, it's just the fact. It's just the fact. It's just the fact because no matter how or who you are, you cannot. There's no way you will not need anyone. It's just not possible. If you like have the whole money of this world, you will still need people. You still need people. It's not even you will. You still need people. You need people in your life, no matter what. No matter what, you need people in your life.
And
So
the coach says we rise up by lifting others. Like you don't know who
exactly.
can help you tomorrow. You don't know whose help you need tomorrow. So we just have to come together and support ourselves.
Exactly. You don't know who will be there for you tomorrow. It's not only about now, it's not only about what you do today. Even the help you do today, you might not get the result today, it
Mm-hmm.
might be
Yeah,
tomorrow.
exactly.
And yes, we do rise by helping each other and by supporting each other. If you're on here, please let's go ahead and connect with each other.
Recently, I
No.
met with a lady and we started business together, and
Mhm,
some things happened along the way.
mhm.
Before you know it, like I was all there for her, helping her, even not looking back. Probably she's going to do same for me back. So recently something happened and she was like she wanted to cut the relationship, and I'm like, this is more than business, it's more than this relationship. You don't know where you will need me tomorrow. Before you know it, this lady cut me off in all her social platform, including on WhatsApp, and I'm like, this is a person that I was even helping in the business to even generate money. She was not putting the efforts, but I was there putting the efforts. She even like there was a time I'm like, this girl has been getting like a lot for about 3 weeks. She didn't say anything. So I went to her account because I have the access to her account. I'm like, I wanted to be sure. So I went ahead and told her that I know the interest you have in this business before. So because of little things, little challenge that happened, I see that you are relaxing and relenting. So she was like, no, blah blah blah. She said a lot of things, and she was like, if she have her way, she will send the money back, the money that she's already spending. So I'm
Imagine.
like, this is even more than business now, it's relationship that we cannot do without each other. Like, you don't know the area you will need me tomorrow. Before you know it, she cut me off. And I'm like, my husband said I should just leave her alone. That is not how we do things. That she doesn't know where she will need me tomorrow or where I will need her tomorrow. So we rise by lifting each other. We should just support ourselves and not looking back. Like, just give that full support, not expecting that person to give you the support back. Sometimes the support will even come from somewhere else where you least expect. So that's just life. And one thing about myself, I just believe in supporting people without looking back. Like, just give them the full support without expecting it from you.
Exactly. And this life is so funny. This
Divine.
life, the way this life is, it's just so funny. It's just so funny. Honestly, it's just so funny. And speaking about that, Why should we support ourselves? Why should we support ourselves?
See,
We've talked about, okay, no, we did talk about why, no, sorry. We just talked about why should we support ourselves. What are the ways of supporting each other? What are the ways? Like, let's talk about that. And if you're in the chat, please go ahead and write it on the chat. I am also reading your comment and we will respond. If you want to come on to join us, the link is on there.
We have so many ways to support ourselves.
mhm.
It might be in the area of encouragement. Sometimes we just need ourselves to encourage ourselves. Probably we are into something and you are lacking the support. You can just talk to the person and encourage them. You don't know what you will say that will encourage that person and keep that person moving. So we can encourage ourselves by what we say. That is why we as women, we should be very careful of what we say to each other, because you don't know what you can say and discourage that person. For example, when I was waiting, I was just using I'm just using my waiting period example now. I remember one woman came over, so she said something. I know she was not conscious of herself. She said something. She came to my house and she was like, "Oh, see how neat your house is." And this whole house is big like that. No child, no, no babies. She was not conscious of herself. No babies. And at that point, I was so discouraged. I was like, so discouraged. Why would she say something like this? Although she has her own children, she just said that, oh, ilé yìí kàn tóbi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ó dẹ̀ neat. Ẹ kàn máa ṣe tọkọ yín bá ti kúrò tó lọ bí iṣẹ́, ẹ kàn máa ṣe, like there's a way she said it, that you just be alone like that in this big house, nobody to, no child to take care of, something like that. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I was so angry. I cried that very day. My husband was sleeping. When he woke up, he knew immediately that someone has spoken to me, that someone has said something that discouraged me. So, for example, a waiting mother, you don't know what you can say to her that will discourage her. When they are around you, be very conscious, know what you say, just say something that will encourage them, that will keep them moving. So we can encourage ourselves by positive words, not negative or confession or something.
Exactly. Speaking of wedding mothers, I want to share my own experience in a way. Whenever I see wedding mothers, I don't backlash them. I don't say anything. I don't even be I mean, I don't look at their tummy because people tend to do that a whole lot and not knowing that will actually pull them down. So something
Mhm.
happened one time, and this one was not because I was trying to make this sister feel bad. In case if you do watch my live stream, again I am apologizing, but this was from the happiness of my heart. I okay I don't want to say, but I tend to always pray for those people who are wait
Waiting, that's the
to
best thing
God for
here.
the fruit of the womb. So if I know you, I know I have your names, and I do pray. I'm not trying to say what I do outside here, but anyways, I do pray. So there's one of these sisters that I have on my list, and she posted a picture on Facebook. It's been a couple of years now. She now have a daughter, um to the glory of God. And it's been a couple of years now. And then she posted this picture. And when she posted this picture and I look at it, I saw bumps, that she was pregnant. I saw baby bumps. And out of the, when you are praying for someone and then you see the result, you tend to be so happy. But that doesn't mean you still have to say it. You can just relax back and, and then watch until they say something. But for some reason, that was my first time ever. I don't know what came over me, but I was so happy for her, and I just prayed for her. I think a day before, and then the next day she posted this picture on Facebook. So I just screenshot the picture and share it to her WhatsApp, and then I said, "Are you pregnant? Congratulations! This and that." Do you know that caused a whole lot of fight? She said, "No, I'm not pregnant." And then, and then she said something else. And I was like, okay, I am sorry. I do not mean to, as in, I don't even know what to even say. But she took it in the wrong way.
Divine, bring
That
the
thing got
meat.
her upset. And then she was like, I'm not, and then I'm like, I am so sorry. I don't mean to, this is, I don't even know how to even tell her that I've been praying for her. Because if I tell her that I've been praying for her, that would be a bad thing again. Or it might be a bad thing to her that, so now I am now your,
I'm your prayer point.
excuse me. Thank you. So now I am now your prayer point. So I can't even tell her that. So I'm like, okay, I am sorry, but that's not why I said what I said. So since then, waiting matters. I don't even say anything. I just mute my mouth until you tell me yourself that you are pregnant. Then I will talk and say, hey, congratulations. So this and this and this and this and that. So I just said that because, of what you said, regarding wedding mothers. So I am being careful when it comes to people who are looking up to God for one thing or the other. I am being careful. But yes, it is also a part, it is also a way of supporting. And that being said, we can also support one another by praying for each other. And you don't have to announce it that you are praying for me. You don't have to announce it to the world. Oh, I am praying for this. No, that is not supporting. That is you seeking attention. We can support each other by praying for one another. Pray for me in your closet. I'll pray for you in my home closet. And you don't need to know what I'm praying for you about. That is also another way of supporting one another. So I just said that, based on what you said, that we can also support one another by praying for each other. What are the other ways of supporting one another? What other ways can we support one another? And then also on this platform, let's learn to support one another on this, this YouTube world. This subscribe of a thing, I don't get it, because before I came on YouTube, I do subscribe to people's channel, but I don't know what exactly it means like
It
that.
takes.
Yes, what it takes. But when you want to, in this YouTube platform, this thing is free. It doesn't cost anything. It's just a few seconds. It doesn't hard. It doesn't remove. It doesn't minus. It doesn't take anything.
And one thing about people, when they
Hello.
give you the support on the streets, like
Mhm.
on this YouTube channel, when they come to your channel, they subscribe, they watch you, and probably they're waiting for you. When you support them, you have to wait for some days before you go back to them. When they discover that you don't do that, some of them, they like unsubscribe and remove their subscription because you didn't give them back the.
Isn't that funny?
There.
Yes, what she said. I have actually had and seen people do that. After 3 days, if you don't get back to them, they will go back.
Yeah.
Hello.
I even heard some people saying that on their live stream, and I'm like, for real? That if you don't give me that on this street, it's all about giving the support and you give back. At some point, sometimes you tend to forget to visit these people, and before you know it, they remove the subscription.
Subscription.
It's
And
not
that
meant
is
to be,
bad.
no.
It's not meant to be. And that leads us to the first point that we said. Support one another without expecting anything back in return. Just if you okay, it's like 5 fingers or whatever. If I'm praying for you, or how did they say that thing? If I point to you and I point one hand to you, 4 fingers, is back to me. So if you support somebody, you will receive it in fact more than what you gave. So it is good to let's learn how to support one another on this YouTube platform, and also in anything and everything that we
Oh,
do.
Sorry to cut you short. Someone is saying greetings to us, co-host, best made in KSA.
Hello,
She's
best
sending her
mate.
greetings.
You are welcome to the live stream. If you would like to join, let me go ahead and put the link. You can come on board. And this is just us talking about supporting one another. How we need to be there for one another and without expecting anything back in return. When you subscribe to somebody's channel and that person did not subscribe back, don't go back and unsubscribe. First of all, to me, it is immature. And it just does not make any sense. Just subscribe and leave it there. People will come to you.
Do you know
People will-
sorry to cut. Let me cut you in.
Go
Do
ahead.
you know that something happens to me, when I subscribe to a channel, yeah, and when I go to subscribe to somebody's channel, and they don't get back to me anything, and you know the temptation to want to unsubscribe, I feel like, no, that doesn't hurt to the person and does not take away from me. It doesn't take anything away from me. Just leave it and go. Just leave it and go. You know, I feel it is the spirit that makes me know that no, you don't have to do that. Why are you doing that for? What did you do that for in the first place? Was it because of love or for something else? What did you do? You know? And I'll be like, there's no point on subscribing. Just leave it. Because if you unsubscribe, it doesn't hurt, neither does it take. It does not wound, neither does it give you the money, or does he pay any bill? Does he do anything? You know? That because again, and again, that's what, you know, when I sent out the message that okay, I'm going to start my YouTube channel or something like that, you know, after some time, somebody had to contact me and be like, you have to support us too. I said, me that I've subscribed to your channel because they are Christian movies, and because I love Christian movie, any Christian movie like this, when I will go to that, I'll go and subscribe near SAP, like I will subscribe, because I just love Christian movies. Because over the time I've watched Nollywood, it doesn't. Nollywood.
We understand. We grab you.
Sometimes by the time you finish watching Nollywood, you're exhausted. Your brain is exhausted. Your spiritual life is exhausted. Like, you know.
If you just sap all your virtues, if you just sap it out and not have anything.
Sorry, Esteri Oluwatowo Joseph. That's
Mommy Oba.
Mommy Oba, yeah.
Sister Kwe.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here, Mommy Oba.
Shout out to you, mega shout out to you. Mega shout out to you.
We're just enjoying. We are enjoyment ourselves. Mommy Oba, hello, ma. I don't know.
We are enjoyment ourselves.
People that are knowing you, people that have known you, they are the one introduced. I greet you, ma. You know.
Oh, wow. Best Maid said, the two co-hosts, I don't have you and I would like to connect with you. Yeah, we'll connect with you. Don't worry.
Go ahead and connect with them. Let us
We'll connect with you.
Exactly. We are
I'm going to write down your name right now.
Okay.
Let me screen grab it. I'm coming.
All right.
Yeah, so we are here to talk about supporting one another. So yes, that is the whole point of this video. Let's learn to be there for one another. Let's learn to lift each other up. Okay, yes, please go ahead and connect with them. And in the next 3 days, they will connect back with you. And then also when you connect with them, watch their clip, at least 5 minutes of their clip, so that way that connection can stick.
I woke up this morning, I was so surprised, like 5 of my people are gone. And I'm like, what did I do?
Grace, I think that
7. You are like not the 7 only people.
You are not the only one monitoring your YouTube channel. I went and I'm like, Kilo, I wanted to ask you, but I said, okay, let me calm down. I will ask.
I don't know what happened. Like,
sometimes
probably those people just click on red without watching. So YouTube take it away.
And aside from that, actually, yes, some people, people tend to unsubscribe from one's channel. But aside from that, what I've heard is that also YouTube play games with these channels. There was a day I lost 21 subscribers.
Oh, really?
21. Hey, I was fussy. I wanted to cry, but then I said I will not lose my tears for YouTube.
No.
No. But that thing pained me. Oh, that thing pained me. Get it going. But I said I will not cry. I will not. I know my tears is too. It's so precious for me to.
That's the reality of
I
YouTube.
just give it to you.
It is well with us.
You lose subscribers a whole lot. And there was like when I first started YouTube, the thing dealt with my mental health a whole lot.
Thank God I've learned a lot from all you people. Like whenever I just see that, when my husband told me this morning, I'm like, I'm not going to allow that to move me.
Exactly.
He was the one that told me about it. As if the both of us are just monitoring this thing.
Please, so, hold on. Can you please go ahead and put your names the way your YouTube channel is? That will make people to look for you. She's asking for your channel name.
Oh,
the best maid. Please go ahead and write your name. For Grace Adelego, that is her channel. For Lioness, is that your channel name?
Is Lioness
Oluwatosin, I guess.
Can you please go ahead and rewrite your name?
Okay.
The way your YouTube channel is, so that people can look you up that way.
Okay.
Whenever you are on any live stream, okay, or when you are on your live stream, always write your name the way your YouTube is. That way, people can look you up like that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so
to be honest with you, Grace, I wanted to ask you. I was like, but you know one thing, and that's why I say to
hello, Maggie. It's good to have you. Thank you. Please, if you don't have Maggie, go ahead and grab her. Oh my God, this Maggie space, I kid you not. I have been hearing voices. I haven't heard her voice. Her voice is so baby-like, so serene. Hello, everyone. Yeah, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my God, the way she talks is so beautiful. So if you all don't have Maggie Space, please go ahead and grab her. Please grab her. Grab Maggie Space. She has a very sweet voice.
Grab the banana. Grab the banana.
Banana.
Grab the banana.
When I said they want to the banana. Which one is banana by?
That's what they call it now.
I know that's what they call it, bananas.
Grab the banana.
Oh my goodness.
The first time I heard it, I'm like, what's this, Joe? I had to ask them on the live section. I'm like, what do you guys mean by banana?
So YouTube is now banana, right?
So as in supporting, being there for one another, like when you subscribe to my channel and then I subscribe to yours, it's called banana.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean now.
So as we were saying, YouTube messed up with our brain. When I first started YouTube, that thing affected me a whole lot, and it took me months. And then I had to be intentional. And then I said, no, Esther, you're not going to let YouTube affect you. So it got to a point that I don't even care anymore. I will do my part, but I will not let it affect me mentally. So please go ahead and grab Maggie. Go ahead and grab Best Maid. Lioness, if you don't have each other, please, we are here to talk about support. Go ahead and grab one another. Which one is banana? Banana is where
you better explain now so that people not be thinking of that. To the pure, all things are pure. Oh.
But I don't know if I'm supposed to explain, so that YouTube will not come and meet me. So I'm being careful too. I don't know if I can explain or not. Please, if you know how best to explain banana, go ahead and explain on the chat.
It looks like Grace knows how to explain. No, yeah, explain again because
it's just. I guess it's just.
Don't allow YouTube to come for me.
Yeah. Just put it in the chat if you know what banana means. So let's go ahead
Okay.
and
It's
clap
just,
one another.
I think it's just what you. It's just
It's
what.
just supporting one another.
It's just the. It's just the slang that they use for supporting one another on the.
Exactly. Exactly. That's our best. Don't let's explain it anymore. So that
Oh, okay, Sister Kwe. Sister Kwe, oh my goodness.
why to work out for us. So
Oh my goodness.
let's learn how to support one another. You know, if you subscribe to one person channel and they don't come back to subscribe to your channel, it's immature if you go back to unsubscribe. And you're not supporting because you are expecting something back in return. Let us learn how to stop it. Just be there for one another and without expecting anything back in return.
Exactly.
And we talk about that, and we talk about there are other ways of supporting one another.
I
Please
mean,
go ahead and write it in the chat. And if you want to come on to join us, please go ahead and click on the link. Let me know, and then I will send the link and write it in the chat. What ways can we support one another? We talk about motivation. We talk about subscribing. We talk about prayers. I believe there are so many ways, right?
Another way we can support one another on this street is like probably playing one's watch hour. Probably you can just go to their playlist, just turn it down, and probably on your computer, on your laptop, just to support them for their watch hours. It's a real struggle on this YT to have a watch hours. Like
My
it's not
sister,
easy like that.
hey, when they said you must have 4,000 watch hours, I said, Nikki, 4,000, why? And upon all the effort that I've actually, I only have 410 watch hours so far.
Wow.
That's all. I've not even, in fact, I'm not even up to 500 yet. I only have 410 watch hours. So it's really hard to get that watch hours, not even to talk of bananas. Yes, Miss Maggie. Watch hours is a real struggle. It
It's a
is
real
a
struggle. So that's the way we can,
410.
especially those people in diaspora, you can just help one another by
Help one
turning
another.
on your computer or just go to their playlist, play it for them. That's the way you can support on this YT.
Exactly. Like like we said, support one another without expecting anything back. I remember I'm not here to call names or to make myself feel good, or look good. But I remember how I would just go to, anyone's channel and just click on it and just
Even myself, even without telling
watch
them.
it.
Even this
And
morning, I've done it for some people.
in
I don't
fact,
need to tell them.
yeah.
there were times that I was at work and I would just join live stream of anyone and I would mute myself, but I would join your live stream, just to help you. That's another way. Yes, watch hour is a real struggle. Please, if you don't have Maggie space, host and everyone on this platform, Grace, Lioness, Maggie is very supportive, and I know that she will return the support back.
Yeah, I've gone to Maggie's place. I've gone to made in
I'm sorry, I'm not able to do that now, but
yeah, that's okay. I mean,
I'll do that probably
Yeah,
after. And
Miss
if you can come to my house, I'll appreciate that. I'll return the love back to you guys.
Miss Lioness, if best mate support you today, then wait till 3 days to give her back. If not, you will lose it.
sorry, say that again.
If best mate in KSA, if she give you any banana, if she subscribes, if she supports you today, wait till the next 3 days.
Okay.
Before you return the love.
Back. Yeah, because if you return the love now, then white team might, just mess it up. So wait, but just write it down. So what I used to do is when I'm on your live stream and you give me support and I see, I have a book and I will write down your names.
Okay.
And then in the next 3 days, I will go back and then show the support.
Oh,
Maggie
really?
is saying something. Maggie Space is saying something. I would like to meet
Someone.
someone who is in the diaspora, who is also looking for WH, so
I
we
am
can
here.
do same.
Oh yeah, this is me. I am number one. Maggie Space, I am number one. No.
Who
Are
is
you
it?
in the diaspora? Is
What
she
is
in the
W?
diaspora?
What is WHAA? Whatever.
Watch hours, sister.
Watch our.
Oh, what hour? Okay.
Watch
Eh,
hours.
me, I'm still new. I'm bush. Yeah.
Yes, yes, Maggie. I will. Yes, we can collaborate with each other with grace. We
Is
will
Maggie
watch
also in the diaspora?
Maggie, where are you? She said yes.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yes, she said yes. Yeah, she said yes, and then we can actually speaking of being there for one and for each other, a thought just came. Is it possible for us to connect via Instagram and have each other phone numbers? Oh, she's in France. Oh, comment ça va?
Ça va bien, merci.
But you now, you know, Grace.
Comment ça va, Maggie?
I'm a thing go.
The video is people making fun of me here. Oh boy, I stand up.
So yes, we would support you, Maggie. We will support you. Like to someone with someone I'm looking for. So so yes, we will support you. Is it can we okay, so the host, I mean the co-host have my phone numbers. So is it possible for us to have like a WhatsApp group where we can, talk more and then exchange? So we do have a group, Maggie Space. You can hit me up on Instagram. Like my Instagram name is also no, my Instagram name is Esteri Ayaba, not Esteri Ayaba. Esteri Ayaba. Okay, that's my Instagram name. So send me a message and then I will add you to the group. And then that is a very even let us support each other watch hours. Like I said, upon all my efforts, my watch hours is still 410. It's not even to 500. And Whitey is needing 4,000. Day is too much. It's too much.
Statosi.
No?
I just saw what you wrote now. Don't use the word sub, the word S. Don't use that.
All right.
Okay, I'll go ahead and delete it, okay?
Please. Thanks.
Actually, you did want to delete it. Can you go delete it?
Okay. All right.
Oh, Maggie knows how this works. Maggie has been in the business.
All right.
Yes. She was one of the people that I met on this YT platform. So yes, what are the other ways? Oh, really?
300.
Yeah. Okay, yes. We will. So what I will do for you, Miss Maggie, so hit me up on the WhatsApp and then we can talk. So in the night, I will use my TV, use my phone, my iPad, my husband's phone. I will use everything just to watch your clip, and then we do that for each other. That's a way of supporting one another. That's what we're talking about. And then we will do that. So let's say what we can do. I'm thinking of something that might work. What do y'all think? Like what we can do is maybe let's say we pick on Friday, and then Lioness, Grace, or whoever all of us in that group, and then
Dominion.
this Friday is for Maggie, and we all use all the devices in our house to watch our clip, and then it goes around like that. That is also another way of supporting one another. That is what we're talking about, because this thing, no matter how much video you post, to get that WH, it's a whole lot of work. It's a whole lot of work. So that's so, you know, a tree cannot make a bush. We need each other. We need each other to grow. We do need each other to grow. So what other ways can we support one another? Like, what are the other ways that we can support one another? Even by calling each other, it's a way of
Yeah.
support.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, just call to check up on
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Call to check up on people. That's a way of supporting one another. Don't just assume that, you know, because you see my smile face, or because you see my excuse me, or because you see my videos or my pictures on Facebook, and you assume that all is well. You know, that's an assumption. You know, let's try to call, test on it, you know, test, check up on each other. You know, that's another way of being there and also supporting one another. And I don't think we have the whole time to talk about everything. You know, but that's another way, you know, of being there, and of supporting one another.
And I just wanted to say that, please, as much as we're doing this, please don't let this border. le- Um, yes, we're doing this. Yes, we're watching out for our UH whatever. You know, I, I'm just encouraging us not to allow stuffs to bother. You know, not to allow stuffs to bother us. You know, um, not to allow stuffs to bother us. Of recent, or about a few days ago, you know, again, I was just thinking about it, and I just felt like, okay, you know what, I don't want things to bother me, you know. Whatever we do, ilé ayé la wà, we're in this world, you know. And we as women, we should not allow things to get to us so easily, you know, so that we don't lose our mental well-being, and our, how do I put it, and our sanity on top of stuffs like this. You know, let's guide our heart and what we think about. Let's be more positive and work towards whatever that we need to work towards. You know, so, and hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, things will happen. Just do your best and leave the rest. You can't do everything, you know. So that's what I've been thinking in the last couple of days, because at least if I'm not checking any channel at all, I'm checking the three of you every now and then, you know. And because we are more than we are more than we are more than friends, we are sisters now, you know. And that's way, again, that is the way it is. And at least I've spoken to each and every one of you. I know you, you know, to a limit, to an extent that, you know, we all know what we're doing. We know our stuff. You know, we're not just women who are, you know, insecure about ourselves. No, 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 no. You know. So please don't let anything, and for everyone who's on this broadcast, please don't let anything bother at all. At all. It does not worth it. To start losing your mind and losing your head on top of nothing. No. Mm.
Thank you for that advice. That is, you know, it is highly needed, because there are so many things right now that can make one to be easily discouraged. So
Mm-hmm.
many things, so many things, and we all have different things that we are actually, you know, that we are actually passing through. We have different challenges. We have different struggles,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so we should try and not let anything to discourage us, and not let anything to make us feel like we can climb on, and we can move on, or we can keep going on.
Mm.
That is
Now,
really
let me quickly just add this.
like that.
I just didn't want to talk to an extent. If you're a Christian and you understand the way or the importance of allowing God to help you, if you're a Christian and you're on this broadcast and you have a YouTube channel, can I just, advise you that please don't let it be an idol in your heart. It is to that extent that I wanted to say, because when it becomes an idol, then it begins to bother you. If you are here because God wants you to be here, then do it as God wants you to be here. Don't let the success of somebody to affect what you're doing. That's the reason why I advise, just to be watchful of idols. I think that's what is dealing with me of in the last couple of days, that don't let it be an idol in your heart, where you won't, you will think, you will so much put it in your heart that no, you just come out, you just be, it will just be the, so one should be very to expand. But if you're a Christian, I'm just saying that please don't commit this to too much in your heart, especially if you're a woman. Don't let it take away your sanity or take away your mind and be something
Exactly.
that
There's
And
no
it's
way it will
easy
not
for one
come, but we'll
sanity.
just be the one to be to control it by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
put it under control.
Exactly. I was about to say that our sanity can easily be affected.
Yeah, if you're not careful.
Kiss, this,
Esther,
that.
if not because Esther had warned me, spoken along that line before and had warned me. So again, thank you, Esther. Thank you so much. There are a lot of things I learned from you. There are a lot of things that I've learned from you indirectly. When we talk, there are some things that you say, I will just pick it up and just you have spoken about the fact that sometimes it's almost affected, almost affected, and so because of that, I'm guarding against it affecting me.
It's not almost though. It did affected me. It's not
So
Even
almost.
I recently I overcame it. Like
It's
it
not
came on
almost.
me. I'm like, no,
I
I'm
was
not going to
mentally
allow
affected.
this.
As in mentally affected. I will wake up like this. I'll be thinking, what is this? If it's just video, I post, just watch, just subscribe. You will put a whole lot of work in editing the video, a whole
mm,
lot of work. You sleepless night, and then you will post video, and you will wake up one view. You see, oh, millions of people in the
One
world.
thing I've learned about entrepreneurship is there is a phase that you will get to that you be like you want to give up.
Yep,
That things are not working the way you expect. That phase will surely come. There is no how it won't come. But it
mm,
now depends on us to control it and be like, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying, keep
keep
giving my best. Divine, will you
keep
stop
moving
that?
on.
exactly. Just do what you are supposed to. Just do what you can't do everything. You can't do everything. Just do your best and leave the rest. Okay, so I post a short kini. I just wanted to laugh. I just wanted to take people's mind off being serious, serious. So I just posted this video on the short. Within 17 minutes, about 300 and people have viewed, and I'm thinking, but there are people
You
in this
don't do that.
that are watching things like this. You wouldn't know. So, woman TBT Ray. I'm not saying that it be my power, but what I'm saying is that sometimes that people won't view it. There are sometimes that they will overview it. Sometimes they will overview it. So, okay, so say for instance, in your own case, Esther, you have been able to see what is the highest view on your own channel? 5,000 plus, isn't it? Or more?
So the highest view, that is the highest view,
Are you
and that
sure?
highest view
It looks
was a
the,
promotion.
there was one interview that you did with one drama minister that
Yes.
went into thousands of views.
I don't remember. I don't even remember.
I think you had an interview with there was one interview that you had with one Pedro.
Sister Sheyi.
Yeah. And I think that
Yes.
went to thousands of views. Now, one thing that I want us to always do. Now, say for instance, Grace's there's one video of yours, there was one shot of yours that went into 2,000. I mean, if it can go into 2,000 plus views, kò sí nǹkan tó ní pé kí other ones má lọ, you understand? But even if it doesn't get there, then you shouldn't bother yourself. What will minister to people will minister to people. What people will watch, they will watch. What
Exactly.
they won't watch. So
Exactly.
you just put your own stuff there and just
Yeah, and another thing that I will encourage us to do is we should keep praying on those videos. Anytime we want to like upload them, just pray on them. Don't say, "Oh, it should be ordinary video." It's just ordinary video now. We should just lay hands on it and pray on it. Recently, I discovered that I've not been doing that, and my husband was like, "Do you remember to pray on this video while you uploading?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's true. I forgot." Sometimes we tend to forget about that. Oh, it's ordinary video. I don't need to pray on it before I send it.
Yeah, yeah, prayer, because I mean God is involved in everything about us. And just speaking of all these things, let me ask, okay, to the viewers and everyone watching, and even to my co-host, I want to ask you this. So recently I niched down this channel to cooking only. And I said I was going to open another channel where I will talk about everything else. So after I did that, I said, Esther, this doesn't make any sense. Even this one is still, I wouldn't call it a struggle, but you're still working on it and you want to open another one. Would that not be too much work? So I'm
Yeah,
now thinking, what do y'all think? Please, I need to, and
yeah.
I'm
You
also
you
going through the
remember the
comment.
last time we talked about
Should
it?
I go
I'm
back
like,
and just be myself again, or should I still niche it?
to be honest with you, I think you should just put everything in here, isn't it?
yeah, exactly.
I'm
What do
thinking
you
that
think, Maggie? Because I don't want to confuse
Honestly, let me say
my
something. One thing I've discovered about those people that have multiple channel, at the end of the day, they find themselves struggling over the other ones. They are not able to like build the contents in the other channels. So I will encourage you to just build this one, focus
and
yourself, your energy on this.
I think I will rebrand this channel and then call it Esteri Ayaba TV. Instead of
please,
Esteri Ayaba Kitchen.
ladies,
And before you do that, allow your
please,
people to know that you
yeah,
want to rebrand your
yeah.
channel.
Please,
Yeah,
ladies,
so
I'm going
that
to
they will
leave.
not just do it. Mhm.
Please, ladies, I'm going to leave you. I've got a Bible study that is happening as we speak. It's happened already. It's started already. So I will leave you. I'm sorry, okay?
No, and no problem. Thank you for being on board and thank you for supporting. You can go ahead. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being on here.
Love you.
Appreciate it.
Love you.
Love you too, sis. All right, yes. Thank you. I will just do that so that way everything else that I want to do will just be on here, and I won't have to be going back and forth, because even struggle of opening that is still something that I'm having to even create a video for that.
But before you do that, go to other people's, all those big YouTubers. Just watch them, see what they do in their other channel. Like I find out that they struggle, like it's a real struggle for them. You see them like posting 5 months away, 8 months away. They are not
Mhm.
consistent in it.
Mhm.
So I think it's better one has one channel and focus all the energy and effort on it.
On it. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Miss Maggie, Mommy Oba. Yes, that's exactly what I would do. I would just keep this. I will go back and do Esteri Ayaba. Maybe I should go back to Esteri Ayaba or just Esteri Ayaba TV.
Yeah, Esteria, but that's good.
I will just go back to
You remove
Esteri
the
Ayaba
kitchen.
and just remove the
Esteria, that's
and
good.
just keep it at Esteri
Mm,
Ayaba.
mhm.
So that way, since because my Instagram, my Facebook is Esteri Ayaba.
That's the best thing.
And then
Even
I'll just
myself, I wanted to change this to Grace Adelego family. My husband was like, "No, leave it that way. That's the best thing for you
That's
to
the
use,
best.
Grace
Exactly.
Adelego."
Okay, thank you so much for this. Yes, I would once we're done, I will go ahead and just do that, and then keep everything in one space, because the struggle to keep up with you with YouTube
It's
is
not
real.
easy. For
It's
example, sorry to mention this name. There's this lady. She's also a Christian. Like recently, she went back to her other channel and she was like, she's so sorry that she has not been keeping up in this other channel. Why? Because she's struggling. Like
she's
it's not
struggling
easy for
with
them at all.
exactly, yeah. And I'm not about to add stress to to my life.
What you have here already.
I said exactly. I'm about to add stress to my life, so that's exactly what I will do. I will actually come on live and tell everybody. There are other topics that I want to. I mean, we're not done with the support, but I will come on live again, and then we can talk more on the support. So yes, let us learn how to support each other and just be there for one another. It doesn't hard from us. It doesn't take anything. Just help one another. It takes that at my job or at working place, they say team works.
Make the dream
Teamwork
work.
makes the dream work. So you can't do it alone. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot do it alone. You cannot do it alone. So yeah, I will go back and then so let's just learn how to be there for each other. I do have the list of what I want us to talk about here. I have the list, but I'm not done. So what I would do is
You can
oh
make the
wait,
other one
that is the wrong one.
part
No, I
two.
showed you guys the
Make
wrong
this
one.
one part one. Then the next one you'll be coming on live for part two.
Yeah, actually, I showed the wrong one. I showed the wrong something. Oh, oh, whoa. Hey, whoa. How will I remove that one? Hello, the amazing M and G. You are welcome. All right, thank you, thank you. I mean, I'm actually about to end the live video too. So thank you so much, Miss Maggie. Thank you for being on here, Maggie Space. I really do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. So have a wonderful day at work, and I hope it won't be too stressful for you. Thank you. Hello, the amazing G and G. If you would like to come on, let me know, and then I will bring you on. Oh, really? Let me post the link, and then you can come back on if you want to. I will just wait for a few more minutes, and then. All right. Hello, the amazing D&G. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. And we're just here to talk about supporting one another. Supporting one another. Let me show you. So I do have the points that we'll be talking about. So the amazing G and everyone watching, we did talk about supporting one another, and then we have a group that we actually created that we want to use to support one another, especially on this platform. So if you would like to be part of the group, go ahead and send me a message on Instagram, and then I will add you. But I just want to show you something. See, I do have the point that I want us to talk about. So, go ahead and then, you can be added on there. So we talk about why should we support one another and what are the ways of supporting each other. And the next one is what are the advantage? I mean, what is the advantage of supporting? Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay. I'm back, y'all. So I will just go ahead, and the next part would be a part 2 on my live stream.
Esther, I have to go now.
Yes, so the next part will be a part 2. So this one will just be part 1, and then we will talk about the next part later. So thank you everyone for coming on. I really do appreciate you. To my co-host, thank you for being here. Thank you for
Bye,
joining.
everyone.
To everyone on the chat, thank you all so much. Bye, Grace. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for coming. Again, this is Esther with Ayaba Kitchen, but I'll be rebranding the channel again, as discussed, so that everything can be on here. So you'll be seeing some changes on my channel, but know that the changes again is for good. All right. So thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.